Energy is the driving force for the social and economic prosperity of mankind.
本世纪的可再生能源，从本世纪初的微不足道，现在已经是举足轻重，将要走向担当大任。
As per IGreenNet statistics, China's cumulative installed photovoltaic capacity has topped the globe since 2015. Wind power in 2010. By 2022, China's global share of both installed photovoltaic capacity and wind power has exceeded 40%. Inner Mongolia, in the central west of China, has the largest coal reserve of any Chinese province, which is also one of the front-runners in terms of wind and solar power resources. It not only has a pivotal position in guaranteeing the China's energy security, but also bears the heavy responsibility of green transformation to pace up the region's low-carbon transition. Inner Mongolia, in tandem with its clean coal pilots, is taking swift measures to advance its renewables sector.
因为内蒙的煤比较多，内蒙的过去比较穷，所以就是用内蒙当地人的话来说，就是我们是这个宁愿呛死也不愿意饿死。我觉得内蒙的是通过这个对可再生能源的认识，他认识到这是内蒙的未来。
In fact, the positive impact of industrial transfers brought by renewable energy development on local economic development may be far greater than imagined. The world's leading net zero industrial park was unveiled in orders in 2022. Enterprises in the park encompass the upstream and downstream of several green industry chains, including batteries, photovoltaics, and hydrogen energy equipment manufacturing.
目前，园区第一个入驻企业远景科技集团已经带来了超过2000个就业岗位，其中一半以上是本地员工。根据园区的整体规划，预计到2025年底，园区将实现超过1000亿的产值，将创造超过10万个绿色高科技岗位，并且带来超过1亿吨的碳减排。
In terms of the industrial chain's role in driving up employment, China's renewables-related industries have created over 5.4 million jobs, and these figures keep expanding. When the cost of renewable energy generation falls to 4 to 10 cents per kilowatt hour, a large scale of hydrogen energy application becomes possible. As one of the key drivers of the global green transition, hydrogen power has become the national strategy for many countries. With its high energy density and easy storage, it is ideal for large-scale, long-term energy storage, and it is expected to provide a possible solution for the large-scale consumption of renewable energy. In the transport and industrial sectors, hydrogen energy is a kind of cleaner alternative energy. In China, hydrogen energy is also one of the key development directions of strategic emerging industries.
截止目前，国内电解槽的装机容量超过1.5 吉瓦。2023年的第一季度，我们的电解槽的装机容量835兆瓦，超过了去年全年的总和。市场的发展非常的迅猛。
Green energy not only supplies Inner Mongolian industries with clean power. Innovative utilization of renewables, such as PV and mine rehabilitation, PV and aided desertification control, are controlling to the ecosystem governance in desert and semi-desert areas. The Hubei Desert, one of the largest deserts in the world, is home to the Dalit PV power base, taking a land area of over 30 square kilometers and an installed capacity of 1 gigawatt and up to over 1 terawatt-hour in power generation. Is enough to meet the power needs of about 20 million households of 3. with a projected annual power generation of 2 terawatt-hour upon full completion, as well as a reduction in carbon emissions by 1.65 million tons per annum in the basis vicinity and beneath the PV panels. Shelter forest, economic crops, and sand barriers make sand control possible. Thanks to the photovoltaic and eco-focused approach, the Hopk Desert is the only desert which underwent desertification control in the world.
中国发展可再生能源的目的呢，就是首先呢是要满足中国的这个清洁发展的目标，满足中国到这个2050年的这个经济社会发展的目标和这个2060年实现碳中和的目标，同时呢也是为了这个推动全球的气候变化，推动全球的这个绿色发展。
To achieve a global energy transition and to mitigate climate change, Made in China renewables value chains are providing momentum. Relying on its robust manufacturing industry foundation, China has established complete industrial chains in multiple renewable energy sectors, including wind power, PV, energy storage, and hydrogen energy, etc. These industrial chains cover various stages, including key raw material processing, mineral production, and technological manufacturing, and China is claiming a leading position in the world. IEA statistics indicate that China is the largest producer of major clean tech products in the world. As the world's biggest renewables market and equipment manufacturer, China continues to develop international partnerships and trades in renewables, expanding the export of its technologies and products. In the energy-focused collaborations with Belt and Road partner nations and other developing countries, renewables have become resolutely top of the agenda. High-quality yet affordable renewable technology and products from China are what's backing the renewable energy boom in developed countries such as EU and the US, aiding them to attain their net zero carbon goals. More importantly, these products also extend support to developing countries, especially those facing poverty, to realize the goal of sustainable energy for all.
国际上统一的一个方向就是发展可再生能源，这是一个很好的合作领域，也是一个共同的方向，所以我们必须为未来做好准备。
Fighting off the climate change is a task for all mankind, and so it's very good that China takes such attention to fight climate change and provides with green energy and especially the solar such a great effort to have the climate change fight. I think it's very important that we now, when we see that other countries are following the good examples.
China's renewable sector has entered a new chapter in its journey and shall remain a larger scale and a higher ratio of power generation.
高质量发展的阶段，就是首先，要进一步的这个创新技术。创新技术就是用更少的这个资源呢，使它这个成本呢，进一步的降低。第二个就是使这个产业的和整个经济社会的发展融合起来，接纳更多的这个就业人口，同时呢，对其他产业的这个发展呢有更多的正向的促进作用。对整个能源的转型，能够更多的协调。第三个呢，就是说帮助发达国家、发展中国家，帮助他们的能源转型和应对气候变化。
According to the 14th Five-Year Plan, by 2030, the proportion of non-fossil energy consumption will account for about 25% of the total. Renewable power generation will gradually become the main power source. Numerous studies predict that China's installed renewable power capacity is expected to exceed 2,400 gigawatt by 2030. By 2050, this figure is expected to be at least 5,500 gigawatt. If taking the development and utilization of biomass as well as geothermal energy into consideration, renewable energy installed capacity is expected to rise much faster. The development of renewable energy is not only a must for achieving China's carbon neutrality goal, but also an important component of achieving the goal net zero emissions and temperature rise control goals. The studies by IEA show that in order to achieve global emissions reductions and temperature control targets, renewable energy development requires more ambitious targets and investments. The international community has made a consensus to boost the development of renewable energy. Economic growth and social progress are predicted upon a sufficient, safe, and clean energy supply. China has taken what Mother Nature offers into driving force of development. It practices the course of sustainable development and accelerates green industrial transformation, promoting the global energy transition. In partnership with the international community, it strives to build a net zero world and light up a greener future.